Hey everybody, this is Chris from the Loth-Wolf pack, bringing you another Covert Missions deck tech. Today's deck tech is focusing on Darth Vader, Victor Leader, and using Armored Reinforcement plot to get out his TIE Advanced from Covert Missions, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. So with that being said, let's get right into it and talk about the characters, Conan Madi and Darth Vader. Darth Vader, Victor Leader. He is a 15-point elite character. He is a pilot, leader, Sith. He has the keyword of piloting. His special is deal 2 damage to a character. Then if that character was just defeated, discard the vehicle it was piloting. So a little bit of anti-vehicle or anti-piloting built into this pilot, Darth Vader from Episode 4, New Hope, when he's in his TIE Advanced in the trench. But his sides are 2 discard, shield, resource, and then these 2 damage sides with the vehicle thing on it. So when he was first revealed, I kind of thought, how can we not try to build a deck with this new Darth Vader? And then shortly thereafter, they revealed his TIE Advanced. So the TIE Advanced has a special. It says deal 2 damage to a character. You may place 1 damage on a vehicle. Then if Darth Vader is piloting this support, you may discard a vehicle that has 2 or more damage. So the TIE itself is kind of able to possibly destroy vehicles with its special, and then Vader also has that kind of ability as well if the character was defeated. So there's kind of 2 different ways that they can, kill or destroy the vehicle. But their sides do line up pretty well with the 2 discard and the special, because Vader has a discard and a special as well. So what I was trying to think about was, my first thought was just to add armored reinforcement and try to get out the TIE Fighter on round 1. So I tried to pair him with Conan Madi because of just having 12 points left over. I was trying to go through the card pool and think about who would be a good pair for 12 points to fill out the 30 points. And throughout Spark of Hope, I have toyed around with Conan Madi, and I do like him quite a bit. So with Vader also having a 2 discard side for free, which is really, really, really good. With Madi having all the discard and focus, I thought this could be maybe a cool kind of hybrid, aggro control deck where, every round we're trying to pump in damage with Vader and the TIE Fighter. And then at the same time, we're also controlling the opponent using Madi either to hand control or to use his ability to remove their dice or control their dice. So that's kind of just the basic premise for the idea of the deck. And something with playing Conan Madi that I've kind of learned over the past few months is when you get his die in the pool, or even before you activate him, beginning of the round, you need to kind of decide what card in your hand you're going to be willing to discard to remove one of your opponent's die if you can find a discard side on Madi. So with that in mind, I thought we could get as greedy as possible in this deck and also play all of these titles, Admiral, Grand Moff, and then the new one, Sith Lord, which also gives us more density of titles to fuel our "You Are in Command Now" strategy, because with having all these titles in our hand, these are easy discard fodder. These are going to be basically automatic discards to Madi when we find the discard on his die. So, just playing with Madi, it doesn't seem like it'd be that good, but it is a really, really strong ability when you can resolve either a 1 discard or his 2 discard for $1, and then you discard a card and just remove an opponent's die, basically for very minimal cost of discarding a card. So, and especially if we can have some synergy to where maybe we can get these die back, or the die back, get the upgrade back with "You Are in Command Now." I think it's going to be a fun experiment to try to see if this is worth it. So, you can see the deck list here. The only new cards are Sith Lord, Experimental Booster to add on to the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. I thought about a dorsal turret, but the dorsal turret has range sides on it, which does not line up with Vader's die having no damage sides on it, or the TIE Advanced itself has no range damage on it. It has an indirect, so that's why I went for the booster instead. And it also has a discard on it. The dorsal might have a discard too. Can't remember top of my head, but I feel like this experimental booster card is really, really, really good for a one-cost vehicle upgrade mod. So, aside from booster and then Sith Lord, which is just another big title we can play with you on command now, we have a Sail, which is basically the new Pin Down. Pin Down was a card from Empire at War from the first original Awakenings block, but one cost, ambush, spot a piloted vehicle to remove a die. So naturally we're going to have a piloted vehicle every round because of Vader and the TIE Advanced. And then we also have Face the Enemy. So this is just kind of a fun one I wanted to put in for some extra hand control. We do have 2 counterintelligence and 2 probe to go along with Mahdi's discard sides, Vader's discard sides, and the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced discard side. So, if you guys have ever played against, a heavy discard deck, it really doesn't take a lot. Getting a 2 discard against you is really bad. So, like I said, the idea of the deck is just to kind of apply pressure every round with the TIE Fighter and with Vader. And at the same time, we are also limiting our opponent's options because either Mahdi's going to discard you and remove your die, maybe one or the other, or maybe he can focus us up to optimal sides here. And then, again, we're just trying to... I forgot. Under Fire is a new card from Covert Missions. Deal 1 damage to a red character you control, then remove a die. Could be a 2 of, but I have this Face the Enemy in here, so... I think it'll be fun to try to see if you can do this whole thing. Like I said, Admiral, Grand Moff, and Sith Lord, these are only in there, really, to discard to Mahdi, unless we have logistics to play it for 4, but... Round 1, obviously we're going to spend our $2 to get Armored Reinforcement and then get out the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. So I don't really foresee a way for us to play the TIE Advanced and a title on round 1. So, it'll take some place testing to see it, but I definitely like the idea of the deck, and it's definitely fun and thematic at the least. You got Vader kind of out there in the ship shooting people down, and then Mahdi's kind of behind the scenes kind of manipulating and controlling the opponents with his discards and removing dice. So, again, Covert Missions is coming. I've just kind of been back, toying with some ideas, and this is kind of something that popped up that I was been toying with and popped up in my head. So, maybe give it a shot. Let me know what you think. But this has been Chris with the Loth-Wolf Pack. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for some more Destiny content.